Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here it is, Business English over Coffee. This time I would like you to show how to master zero and first conditionals. I want to make it as easy as it is, and also I would like to add some tips and exercises related to the main topic. So let's get it started. Okay, so let's get it started with zero conditional. So zero conditional is used for general truths, facts, or things that always happen. The structure is simple. If plus present simple, and then we use present simple as well. Examples. If you heat water, it boils. If you heat water, it boils. If it rains, the ground gets wet. If it rains, the ground gets wet. If people don't sleep, they feel tired. If people don't sleep, they feel tired. So it works for always true situations. Okay, so here we go with zero conditional, but I wanted to show you this grammatical problem with a photo. So we have our zero conditional. So we have if condition plus result. So we always have in the first one part, we have present simple and then also present simple. And we have our example. If you leave ice in the sun, it melts. So we have if plus condition, which is you leave ice in the sun. Then we have our comma, and then we have the result, it melts. Zero conditionals are used for facts that are generally true and do not change. It refers to a general situation that always happens if a condition is met. So we have the condition result, and we have if clause plus main clause, and we have the example. If you stand in the rain, comma, you get wet. And here the comma is necessary. But if we switch it, so we will have the sentence, you get wet if you stand in the rain. So that time we don't need any comma. Okay, here we go with first conditional now. So first conditional is used for real possible future situations. The structure is also simple. We have if plus present simple, then will be will plus base verb. And our lovely examples. If it rains tomorrow, I will stay home. If it rains tomorrow, I will stay home. If you study, you will pass the exam. If you study, you will pass the exam. If I see her, I'll tell her. If I see her, I'll tell her. So it works for real possibilities in the future. Okay, so here we go. First conditional, and now we have a photo showing us the first conditional rule. So we have the structure. So the structure is also simple. We have if plus simple present and then simple future, which means will or will not plus bare form of the verb. Usage. We use it to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. Examples. If it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. If it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. Alright, here it's time for exercises. Part 1. Here we go. 1. If you heat ice, it Then 2. If students study hard, they good grades. 3. If you mix red and blue, you purple. 4. If people not drink water, they sick. 5. If you touch fire, it's you. 6. If it rain tomorrow, we at home. 7. If she finish early, she, us. 8. If you not hurry, you, the bus. 9. If they invite me, I to the party. And 10. If you study, you, the test. Exercises Part 2. Everyday truths or real future situations. Decide if each sentence needs zero or first conditional, then complete it. If you water to 100 degrees of Celsius, it. If it's later, we inside. If people, they wait. If you, your phone, it's. If plants, sunlight, they. If she, me tonight, I, her, a message. If you, that button, the machine. If you, the flowers, they. If he, late today, we, without him. If you, yellow and blue, you, green. Exercises Part 3. Signs of future plans. Fill in the conditionals. If the temperature below zero, water. If the teacher, homework today, we, it tomorrow. If cats, hungry, they, If my team tonight, I, If you, something hot, it's you. If we, soon, we, the movie. If the sun, and the snow, it, If you, too much sugar, you, sick. If I, from him, I, again. If students, questions, they, more. Exercises Part 4. Mixed situations, which means it's gonna be harder. Choose zero or first conditional. If you a coat in winter, you cold. If you juice it into ice. If the bus late today, I a taxi. If people, well, they healthier. If he, his work, the teacher, hungry. If you oil too much, it, If I early tonight, I tired tomorrow. If you vinegar with baking soda, it, If she, the exam. If dogs threatened, they, Now it's time for exercises part 5. If you mix red and blue, you A. Will get, B. Got, C. Getting, or D. Get purple. If we don't hurry, we A. Miss, B. Will miss, C. Missed, or D. Missing the bus. 3. If you touch fire, it A. Burns, B. Will burn, C. Burning, or D. Burned you. 4. If I see him later, I A. Say, B. Said, C. Will say, or D. Saying hello. 5. If the temperature drops below zero, water A. Freezes, B. Will freeze, C. Frozen, or D. Freezing. And 6. If he doesn't study, he A. Fails, B. Failed, C. Will fail, or D. Fail the exam. Exercises Part 6. 7. If the alarm goes off, everyone A. Leaves, B. Will leave, C. Left, or D. Leave the building immediately. 8. If you expose metal to moisture, it A. Will rust, B. Rust, C. Rusts, or D. Will be rusting over time. 9. If the meeting runs late, I A. Am not, B. Will not be, C. Was not, or D. Not be able to join the call. 10. If you heat the chemicals too quickly, they A. Will react, B. Reacts, C. Reacted, or D. Reacting dangerously. 11. If he doesn't submit the application today, he A. Missed, B. Misses, C. Will miss, or D. Will be missed the deadline. Portion of exercises. Exercises part 7. So 12. If plants lack nutrients, they A. Won't be able, B. Don't able, C. Can't, or D. Are not being able to grow properly. 13. If she feels stressed, she usually A. Will take, B. Take, C. Took, or D. Takes a short walk. 14. If you don't update the software, the system A. Becomes, B. Will become, C. Become, or D. Became vulnerable to attacks. 15. If the temperature keeps rising, the ice caps A. Melts, B. Will melts, C. Melts, or D. Melted more quickly. 16. If the instructions are unclear, the students A. Will ask, B. Ask, C. Asks, or D. Asking questions. And here is the end of this lesson. So the next video will be mastering second and third conditionals. And again, it's going to be grammar tips and exercises. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. Add comments down the video. I will be very happy to see your comments. So see you. Take care. Have a nice morning and afternoon. Goodbye. Bye bye. See you.